Hey, this is Kevin the Paracordist, and these are my all-paracord Ranger pace counter beads. I've done a number of videos showing how to do the fixed knots, which are basically two-strand diamond knots, in or on my side-by-side Ranger beads, but I actually haven't done it for the MiBSAR beads, which stands for Michigan Backcountry Search and Rescue. These beads here show a two-toned colored fixed knot, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. Basically, I want to take a piece of paracord. I'll use orange, it'll be easier for you to see, and tie a lanyard knot. For my pacing beads, I usually leave about a 3-inch loop at the top. I've done the lanyard knot in another number of other videos, so I'm going to move quickly through it. If you want to learn it better, you're better off just looking at one of the other videos where I spend more time on it. Now, my original pacing beads just used the two-strand diamond knot here, tightened up, of course, as the fixed knot separating the sliding beads. When I started discussing a better set of beads with Michael Niger of Michigan Backcountry Search and Rescue, he desired a larger bead for the fixed knot, not a bead, but a larger fixed knot, one that he could feel in total darkness and differentiate it readily between the sliding beads and the fixed bead. So that's where we came up with this, and the two-tone version is just for a little bit of extra style. I've got another video I did recently showing how to do a handle on a fire steel. That is basically this knot with a smaller loop, and it's followed through with its own working cords as opposed to a second color, which is another video. Now I'm going to take the color black. I've got it attached to a steel paracord fid, which I sell on my website. And what I want to do is follow this loop, one of the strands of the loop. See how it enters the knot here and then it passes around the knot? Well, I'm going to follow it on the inside, starting from right here. I'm going to go under the same cords that it goes under and over the same cords that it goes over. Okay? Just follow it along. Now when I reach this point, these are actually two separate cords here. One of them is coming down the bottom, the other one is coming up to this loop. What I am going to do is go on the outside of this one, under these two, and then alongside that one. And when it's pulled tight, it's going to make it appear as though this cord is actually going to this cord and they are the same cord, but that's just going to be an illusion created by the knot. Okay? So this one's actually coming down here, this one's actually going up here. Keep following around. We're in the second pass now. Almost done. Now, the cord passes under here, down the middle, and out the bottom. This black one here is where I started. So I want to pull that aside. I'm going to go over it alongside the orange, and then I'm going down in the middle of the two loop knots, the two loops of the lanyard hole. Now that's basically the knot formed. What I do then is I give myself a 3-inch loop here. I usually measure it with my knuckles. I start working the slack through the knot with my needle nose pliers, careful not to snag anything. Working the slack out to the working ends and to these two black ends here until I've got a really tight knot. And if I need to play with the shape of it a little bit, I could squish it with my pliers. I want a really nice looking knot. As you can see here, this is a finished one. And what I'm going to do is cut and burn the second color nice and smooth so it doesn't stick out and it's not ugly. So I'll make a very short cut, less than 1/4 of an inch probably. I'll burn it, and then when it's melted and hot, I'll take my scissors and I'll kind of roll it over just nice and smooth like that. You don't want to squish it and make a big ugly blob or a big mess, but you just want to smooth it and make something that you really can't see for the most part. And that's it. Thanks.